Hello everybody! This is Andrew, founder of OneUp Plus, and today I'm going to show you why I needed to make this game, Luffi Homebound. I've always wanted to create a game that feels like a warm hug, a journey full of heart and discovery and connection. That's why I need to create Luffi Homebound. Stick around and I'll show you why and how I'm going to make that happen. So Luffi, a red panda, he's searching for his way home. On his way, he's likely to meet interesting characters, chill out, wander through an interesting environment, and generally have a good time. Why this game is really important to me is when I was a kid, I kept playing around in the sand pit. I'd go on little explorations, and I used to live in an interesting kind of environment with like a small forest or bush just outside. So I focused on finding little bugs and trying to understand how the ecosystem worked. And during that time, I developed a childhood inspiration and a love for exploration. I started to want to understand, what are these bugs doing? What are these birds and frogs and crickets and fish, all of these sort of animals doing in this environment? How are they connected and how do they belong in that place? How does their home work? So I set out to make a game that's just like that. That's what Luffi is. It's a game about wandering around and understanding what's going on in this ecosystem on your way home. At its core, Luffi Homebound isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about the journey. Luffi meets friendly creatures in need of help. And the helping portion of this game is all about kindness, curiosity, and connection. It's something that over time, as we grow and become adults, we become less and less free to connect with people around us. People in your own household, you can still stay connected, but over time you kind of lose connection with all of those that you had at school. You had a lot more people around you. So this game is kind of aiming to try to reconnect with some of that. So on his journey, Luffi finds a whole bunch of stickers and he captures the adventure in his journal through memories. The memories aren't just collected, they're lived through the actions that you do in the game, and then they're recorded in the journal. And that's the idea of regression and discovery that will help you review what you've managed to achieve as you finish the game. As you go through, the journal helps you record the memories and keep a log of what you've been doing. The stickers are the exciting part. They act as a reward for helping others and also track the interconnected weaving storylines that occur between people and the friends that you're making. This makes every interaction meaningful. You end up feeling and remembering what's been happening in this magical world. It's a beautiful place full of trees, waterfalls, mountains, rocks, animals, a place that you feel like you should go and get lost in, just enjoy wandering around. So I designed the world to be inviting, mysterious, and full of life. I'll show you how I designed it. On the way, you'll meet a cast of characters whose story unfolds as you go into the adventure. For example, Millie, your school teacher who's getting married this week, preparations aren't going nearly as well as planned. You'll learn her story and you can track her discovery and even maybe attend that special event for her. And he's a sturdy and wise blacksmith. He's always fretting and worrying over his friend's adventurous spirit. Characters such as these that you meet and help out on the way paint a colourful picture, something that hopefully builds a connection between yourself and the surroundings. The role of atmosphere, lighting, music is really, really important. And actually I might go into another video regarding that. But suffice to say, you can see I've spent quite a long time lighting bright, sunlit glade, beautiful, dripping caves full of adventure and mystery, meadows that are sprawling, windmills, mountains that are snowfall, and an area where you can snowboard. That's going to be fun. Make sure you check that out. So, why does this game matter? Well, we all have moments where we feel lost, but sometimes it's the journey that helps us find ourselves. In this case, Luffi's journeying home. He's finished his school time and he's on his way home through a very colourful landscape. Hopefully this game resonates with you guys just as much as it resonates with me. I needed to create this to try to recreate that feeling of exploration and discovery, the themes of home, belonging, and helping others find your way. It's also chill and relaxing. There's no crazy mind-bending challenges, stressful fail states. It's just a bright world full of love and intrigue. So that's it. That's why I needed to create Luffi Homebound. And I hope you'll all join me on this journey, making this thing a great and wonderful experience.
Stay tuned, and you can wishlist now on Steam.